Very good day to all of us at Tejaswini and Tejaswini's Tarot. So it's the time for the energy guidance for this week, and this guidance will come to you from today, 17th of June, to the 23rd of June. But before the guidance and announcement, we have Tejaswini's next 5-day WhatsApp workshop. It's going to come up from 26th of June to 30th of June, and it's called the Nadi Energy Healing Workshop. And what is this workshop about? It's about the ancient science of nadis, the flow of prana in these nadis, the flow of energy in the nadis, the science of Swar Yoga. Swar Yoga is the teachings of Shiva in the ancient text Shiv Swarodaya, which is about the science of the breath. It is how to consciously control and alter the flow of the breath in our nadis. Nadis are the energy circuitry of our subtle bodies. How to consciously alter the flow of the breath in these nadis in order to help certain physical and psychological functions of our life, to help in health, to help in healing, to help in being successful, positivity, and basically enhancing our life. So it's a very beautiful ancient discipline, not much well known. So this is an opportunity through this WhatsApp workshop to be introduced to these wonderful teachings, ancient Indian yogic teachings, which are very, very beneficial and in our day-to-day lives. So the early bird offer is up till 24th of June. So do avail the offer, register in this workshop and enjoy this workshop from 26th of June to 30th of June. Now coming to this week's energy guidance. So we have been through change, we have been through movement, we have been personal transformation, changes happening to us. This entire month of June has been very, very active. And so what's coming up today and from today onwards in this week? So today is, first of all, the full moon. So full moon is always about fruition. It is about whatever we have spread the seeds in the past, those seeds would be flowering and coming to maturity and fruition. So today's full moon is very, very special because it is aligned with the galactic center of our universe, the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So very, very powerful full moon. And this week, today, and probably we have already been influenced by these energies. We have been thinking about our growth, our transformation, our ascension. What are we doing right now in our lives? Where are we going next? What do we do next? So it's about this being in this transition point, or this, I would say, the tipping point. So when you are at the tipping point, it's like it's stormy there, it's rough there, and we may get sort of tossed around somewhere. So it's like very powerful and big energies operating at the moment. So when you stand at the tipping point, if you're not grounded or stable enough, you can tumble down, or there's only one way. The movement is forward, and we can either fall or we can be pushed, propelled forward. So the choice is obviously should be to move forward. But in this position or in this particular placement, we may experience certain emotions like fear, indecision, anxiety, doubt, chaos, maybe feeling stuck, feeling overwhelmed, feeling challenged, feeling sensitive. So this is the time that we need to be very centered, to be grounded, to be in place. Honor ourselves, honor our choices, honor our personal boundaries, respect ourselves. And at this point of time, with so much of change happening and the new earth energies setting in, bedding in, we have the old methods will not work anymore. Old methods could mean anything which we have done in the past, which may have yielded result at that point of time, but today may put us in a repetitive situation, or we may get stuck. We may be moving around in a circle. It could be any kind of maybe a defensive behavior, offensive behavior, confrontational approach. So all this is not going to work, and we have to find out new ways, absolutely a new vision of looking at. If we are carrying forward the old issues, we need to now look at it or approach it in a different way. So we have definitely in this week, we have karma coming up, and this card, which is for this week, is called strength and courage card. So we have this energy of the full moon, which is going to test us thoroughly. It's going to be about courage, the rocky, stormy energies which I have just talked about the full moon. So this is going to be there, and it's telling us, we see this picture where we see this flower rising amidst a rock, and we have a nice light behind it, a yellow light. So its support is there with the green and yellow background. The only thing required is the flower has to stand. It is to be grounded. It has to stay in place. It has to stay centered. So what do? When we are in this kind of rough energies, we need to stay grounded. We need to connect to our breath. We need to use all the energy tools that we have in our bag to keep ourselves in place, to keep ourselves empowered. We have the Yoga Day, International Day of Yoga, coming up this week, which reminds us exactly to be centered and to be in place. And so whether it is yoga, whether it is meditation, whether it is any spiritual practice, whether it is any empowerment method which we are using, it's time we use that powerfully for ourselves. Be very clear about our intentions, our objectives, and take all actions which are necessary to align us and to keep us moving forward. The only way is forward. We cannot afford to collapse or fall down or be tossed down from the tipping point that we are in. So, that much for this week. Enjoy this guidance, enjoy this week, and yes, register for this WhatsApp workshop called Nadi Energy Healing, which starts from 26th up to 30th of June, and the early bird offer is up to 24th of June. So see you next week. Goodbye.